Hello, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to tonight. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday, it's 8 p.m., and we are live. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Yes, it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. And you know how we do this every week at Thursday. We are here, we are live, and we are doing this. And I want to say thank you so much for always showing up every Thursday at 8 p.m. to do this with me. Yes, I'm here because I know you'll be here. So thank you very much for investing in your growth, for finding yourself worthy of investing this 1 hour to learn, to equip yourself for the journey. The weekly live webinars, the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge, and we are a community. The Advanced Lounge is a haven for people who are learning and growing and basically becoming more superior versions of themselves by understanding that the change that we want to see, the change that we are desirous of, whether it's in our homes, in our families, in our communities, in our workplaces, that change must start from you. Anything that you want to see, you must first invest in yourself to add value to that space so that you can see the change that you desire to see. And so in the Advanced Lounge, we are about learning and growing and becoming more valuable versions of ourselves, and then being able to then transmit that value into the environment that we are placed in. So it's whether it's in your home, whether it's in your community, whether it's in your workplace, for you to add more value, you must first invest in yourself so that you can be more valuable, and then you can bring that value to bear wherever you are. And so the Advanced Lounge is all about personal growth, about personal development. And so in reality, the Advanced Lounge, it's all about you. Our focus in the Advanced Lounge is on the individual. I know that many times we want to approach things from, what can we do about certain things, about certain people. In the Advanced Lounge, we're not doing anything about anybody or anything. You are going to do something about you. I always say that you are not going to save the world by going to save the world. You will start by, first of all, investing in yourself and becoming that person that is so valuable that you are able to bring that value and change into the spaces that you desire. So thank you very much for being here. The weekly live webinars are just one expression of what we do in the Advanced Line, and these webinars are free. They occur every Thursday at 8 p.m., and they are all about equipping us for the journey. As I always like to say, your personal growth is not an event. It's not something that you went for one course or you went for one event. No, 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 no. Your personal growth is a journey. In fact, it's a lifestyle. As long as you are alive and breathing, you must be growing. You must be investing in yourself, becoming a better and a better version of yourself. And so it's a journey. And as with any journey, you need to be equipped, you need to prepare, you need to have a toolkit for that journey. And so the weekly live webinars are one of the ways that we equip ourselves for the journey. And so in every Thursday at 8 p.m., we are bringing you a fresh topic, a fresh perspective, a fresh view on something that you had not even really thought about, but that will help you, that you can hold on to, that you can equip yourself with for your journey of personal growth and development. So thank you, and you are in the right place. Let me write in the comment section, I am in the right place. Yes, you are in the right place. So do one better and also invite everyone. The link is shared. You can copy the link here and share with friends, with your colleagues, with your loved ones. Everyone should invest in themselves, and I'm telling you that by getting everyone in your circle to pay attention to their personal growth, you are doing not only them, but you are doing yourself a favor, because all of a sudden you are operating in a circle of people that are so powerful, that are so valuable, too valuable to be ignored. And you want to find yourself in one of those, in a space like that, where you are operating with people that are valuable, people who are focused, people who are clear, people who understand that their lives are more than just this, that there is more. And I dare tell you that there are heights for you to climb. There are territories for you to take. There are grounds for you to cover. But first, you need to invest in yourself. And this is why we hold the weekly live webinars. And in this evening, it's going to be very interesting. We are talking about how you can be more by becoming less afraid. How you can be more. And I always say you can be more. How you can be more by becoming less afraid. So let me write in the comment section, I can be more. Yes, you can. You can be more. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. And my job is to show you the possibilities that exist. I'm telling you, the possibilities that exist for you will blow your mind. You have never considered them. And yes, you are made for so much more than where you are now. And this is with absolute respect to what you have done and where you are. I'm here to tell you that there is more. There is more ground. There are more heights. There are more territories. There is much more that you can do and you can be. And my job is to be able to help you to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. And I'm the host of the weekly live webinar. So tonight we're going to be talking about how you can be more by becoming less afraid. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me see your comments in the comment section. How ready are you? Let me see emojis. Let me see drum rolls. Let me see fire emojis. Let me see your comments in the comment section, and let's know how ready you are. Because tonight we are going to see how you can be more by becoming less afraid. And fear is a real thing, and then we must begin to deal with this thing. We must become less afraid. Many times the thing that is holding you back is not something or someone somewhere. The thing that is holding you back is you. And how can you begin to navigate and make progress by becoming less afraid? Are you ready? Yes, thank you for your comments and thank you for being here. So we're going to get right into it. I want you to cast your mind back when you were very young, maybe 6 or 7. What did you dream of becoming? When you talk to a child, you can try it around you. When you talk to a child, they don't lack what they want to become. You will hear all kinds of things. A child is dreaming big. A child always has something. It's rarely you ask a child and say, I don't know. No, the child always, how young they are, yet they allow their minds to open, and they always have something. They always have an idea. They always have a dream about what they want to become. So ask yourself, and I'm asking you now, and I know you also held those dreams. When you were younger, you also held a dream. You also had these desires, this wonder, this wonder, this curiosity. There was always something. There was this boldness that you dared to dream it and to even say it. Like, there's nothing that is impossible. Ask a child around you, and even you would remember that you were once like that. So what happened to that? What happened to that boldness? What happened to that sense of possibility? Like, nothing is impossible. For a child, like, many times maybe you hear them say, you will not say all these cartoons that people watch, but to them there is nothing really that it's impossible. And so what happened to us? What happened to you? Where did we lose that boldness? Where did we lose that sense of possibility? Ask yourself, because tonight it's about how can we become more by becoming less afraid. How can we become more by becoming less afraid? And write in the comment section again, I can be more. And you better believe it, because it's true. It's true. You can be more. So what the idea behind this class is that we must go back to that place where we are reclaiming that sense of possibilities, that life of wonder, that boldness, where we can be able to allow ourselves to dream it and to be it, but and be don't and become less afraid. Then we're able to move forward towards becoming that person that person that is able to be more, to do more, to be all the things that you have dreamt and desired to be. And why does this matter? This matters because many of us, we just grow old and we grow cold. We just lose that everything that made us very vibrant and had that sense of awe and that sense of wonder and that sense of possibility. And we just avoid anything that as I said it, I remembered myself. We just avoid anything that it's going to hold us responsible enough to ginger us or to prompt us to move forward, but we are living lives that are less than what we are actually capable of. And listen, I always say that you have a huge potential, you have huge deposits of potential right inside of you. You have what it takes, it's inside of you. But we are tiptoeing around life. We are living at the barest minimum terms just because we want to just do it. Let's just get by, let's just manage, and let's just go through. But not anymore. Please let me write in the comment section, not anymore. Because as you grow older, you ought not to become colder. You ought not to freeze out on all the things that you desired or you wanted. Many people will say, but I will get into that in the course of the class. Many people say reality check, or when reality knocks on your door, or when responsibilities, or when bills knock on your door. But what we are trying to get back to is, how can we still retain that wonder, that wide-eyed curiosity and possibility, sense of possibility? How can we integrate that with the wisdom of growing older? Can we take that as we are growing older and becoming more wiser? Can we take that and can we still retain the wonder? Can we retain that sense of possibility? Can you retain and rekindle that dream, those dreams that you had? Can you be bold? Can you maintain that sense of, that you can do it, it can be done? Can we take this too? Because imagine the kind of life that we would live if we're able to take that wonder, that those possibilities, and then add it to the wisdom of growing older. What kind of results will create? You create something magical, something big. You create a fire. And so in this session, we're going to be talking about how do we go back to rekindling our curiosity. A lot of us have lost it. You just take life day by day. It's the same old. You don't want to rock the boat. Tonight I'm going to rock your boat because you can be more. My assignment is to shake you, is to move you into believing the possibility that exists for you. So tonight we're going to attempt to rekindle your curiosity, to embrace growth, and then to be able to understand that you can be childlike and yet not childish. You can retain the wonder, the possibilities, the boldness, the dreams of that child, and yet you don't have to be childish. You'll be mature, you'll be wise, and yet you would have the wonder. You will maintain that sense of possibility. So are you ready? Let me write in the comment section, are you ready? Because the goal is to stay childlike but not childish. And we're going to look at the differences. We're going to differentiate it, and we're going to pick exactly what we should be doing. And if you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that you will pick actionable points and steps. What can we begin to do going forward? Because that childlikeness is what we want, because of the benefits of that wonder, of that curiosity, of that possibilities, the sense of possibilities. That is what we want. But we want to take it and match it with the wisdom of growing older. And so the goal in this class, how do we stay childlike and yet not childish? So, first of all, how can we define being childlike? It's that open-heartedness, that curiosity, that being imaginative, that being fearless. Have you seen a child? My sister-in-law has a toddler. She's about 1 year, I think 1 year, 4 months. That girl thinks, as in, she just moves like nothing is going to stop her. The other day, I don't know why, she just came and the wardrobe in the children's room. This girl is she's about 16 months, or is it 15 months? She removed it. I was asking her mother when she came. She said, "Ah, this girl removed this thing." I said, first of all, I hope she didn't injure herself, because I was wondering, like, how did this 15-month-old girl, how did she remove it? I first of all said, I hope she didn't hurt herself. Then I said, how did she do this thing? A child is fearless. Many of us have lost it. We have lost that childlike wonder. We have that curiosity. This girl, it's amazing to have her around. She's always on the move, always moving fast, always going, opening places where she's supposed to be, or where she's not supposed to be, or she's inside. That is that childlike wonder. She's curious, she's understanding, she's trying to see her environment. Many of us, we just get in, it's just we don't know what's going on. Oh, well, you're sitting and minding my business. You don't wonder at things around you. You don't even take time to notice the things around you. And so we are bringing that back, because we need it. We need to retain that aspect of us, for us to be able to take the grounds ahead, to take the territories, to climb the heights that you have not seen, and yet you know that there exists. There is that part of you that you need to awaken. There's that part of you that you need to retain. And so tonight is about waking you up. Write your name and say, wake up, wake up, wake up. There is that part of you, that childlike part of you, that had the wonder, that had the imagination, that had no fear in trying things, that was open-hearted, that was curious. That is the part. I want that part to come alive. Please let me write in the comment section, come alive, come alive, come alive. You need to come alive, because that childlike part is the part that we need. When we add the wisdom, the experience, the knowledge of growing up, when we add it to that, we'll create magic. And I want that part of you to come alive. And we're talking about being childlike, and there is a world of difference between being childlike and childish. A childish person is irresponsible, is impulsive, is demanding without wanting any form of accountability. And so we want to do this with owning the ability to take ownership of your actions, and then stay resilient and be able to navigate your life. So we want to add being childlike with maturity. So that maturity is that ability to own your actions, to be responsible, want to be able to stay resilient, and be able to be focused, and be determined to navigate life with wisdom. So we want to add being childlike with this maturity, not being childish. Remember, we said that not being childish. Childish is irresponsible. That's the part of the child. A child is irresponsible, is impulsive, is demanding without wanting to take any form of accountability. That's not that part. The part that I want to come alive in you this evening is that part where that believes that there is nothing that is impossible. Do you get? There is that part of you that believes that there is nothing that is impossible. There is that part of you that is open to trying it, that is curious, that is open with open-eyed wonder, that is always in awe of the wonders around, that is imaginative, that is open to going after something and not being afraid. That is that part. When we add that part of you to the mature part of you, and then we are able to create a wonder. But many times we've lost it. Many people have lost it. And why do we lose it? There is this thing they tell us, be realistic. I'm sure that if you'd remember too, many people, when you were a child and maybe daydreaming or imagining, having your imagination, they will tell you to stop it. And so there is this social conditioning that urges us to be realistic. Come back to reality. This thing come back to be realistic. Come back to reality. These are some of the social conditioning that makes us to lose that childlike edge. But we need that childlike edge. Another reason why people lose the childlike edge is that past failure. When somebody has tried something and it didn't work out, Then there is trauma. You don't want to try it again, and then you just lose that edge. Another is that fear of rejection or being afraid that somebody will ridicule you. There are all sorts of people out there. And a child, just remember that we are trying to bring back that childlikeness. A child is not afraid. He doesn't know whether you will laugh or whether you don't laugh. The child doesn't. You think the 15-month-old thought like she cares whether somebody is going to laugh at her that she fell down? No, the kid doesn't even say whether you laugh, whether you don't. Oh, what's her own? She's on the move, like on the move. She's not stopping. And so that fear of rejection or that fear of being ridiculed is another reason why people just want to, oh, let me be, I say adult be adulting, let me be doing this adulting thing. Another thing is confusing fear. Many times people think that being that fear is actually wisdom. That fear is wisdom that is trying to put you in check. No. So you must understand that maturity doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that it's the death of our creativity. Actually, our maturity should protect our creativity. So we are bringing back it's inside of you. It's inside of you. Let me write, it's inside of me. That creativity. Let me tell you that there is a huge potential inside of you. You are not going to look for anything anywhere. That is why I say that every solution, everything that we are looking for, whatever challenge, whatever is going on around you, when a people have decided to invest in themselves, the solution will come out. Because being more valuable in a space, and then imagine that 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a space becoming better versions of yourself, becoming more disciplined, more resilient, more determined, more you just exude value. There's something that it's about that comes out of you. So maturing, being growing up should not be the death of our creativity, because you are made for so much more. That creative side of you. I know many times when people say creatives, they say people that are into the arts, maybe artists, painters, or actors, and all that are the creatives. No, everyone is creative. Its follow come is inside of you, but you need to do something to it. So that growing up or being mature should not be the reason why your creativity should die. There is something inside. Please let me write in the comment section. There is something about me. There is something about you. And that something about you is different from what is about me. There is that uniqueness to you. There is that special thing that you alone carry and you alone can bring. And it's inside of you. It's inside of you. Let me write the comment section. It's inside of me. It's inside. You're not looking for it somewhere. It's already inside of you. So growing up should not mean that our creativity or our innovativeness should die. It should be that our growing up, we are becoming more wise. We are able to take responsibility, or able to own our actions, and then that should in fact protect our creativity and not kill it. So, but fear, fear keeps many of us bound and in one corner. And I don't like one corner. If you have interfaced with me, you know I don't like one corner. Why are you in the corner? Why are you at the back? But what keeps us there is fear. So you must learn to do something. You must learn to do something to be able to help you to come out of that place where fear has kept us. And this fear is very costly. Fear has kept us, but fear is costing you on a daily basis because you are just too afraid to move, to try. You are too afraid, and it's costing you. It's costing you so much. It's costing you that the dreams, the hopes, the aspirations that you've had, you cannot begin to pursue them and you cannot begin to achieve them. Why? You are in one corner because fear has kept you there. Another cost of fear is that we end up settling for survival. We end up settling for survival. Let's just take each day as it comes. We end up settling for survival. What is keeping you there is fear. It's fear that has kept us in one corner. Remember, the child was talking about the aspect of the child that is not afraid. is on the move. The child is not, the child is on the move. The child is on the move. He's trying to try new things, go new places, open new things, do some things, but because we have grown up, what we have done is that we have embraced fear. We are too afraid. You are too afraid to move, and it's costing you. It's costing you, and you must do something about it. It's costing you from achieving your dreams. It's costing you because you are settling for survival, and I think that is the worst kind of way to live. Many people, too many people, too many of us are living for survival. Everybody just want to survive. We say that everywhere things are hard, but things are hard. But some people, not for some people, always reason it that way. So many of us are in survival mode, and it's not because things are hard. It's because fear has kept us. Fear has kept us. This afternoon, I made a post about the perfection paradox. That thing that you are waiting for, you are waiting, you are analyzing, you are waiting for the perfect time and place and everything. That thing is keeping you. We are settling for survival instead of thriving. You have everything that it takes to not only succeed but to thrive. So why are you settling for survival? Please let me write in the comment section. Not anymore. You shouldn't be just settling for surviving from day to day. You are created for big things. Let me write the comment section. I'm created for big things. Like big things. The big things that you think that sometimes we think that, oh, it's meant for this person or that person. No, it's meant for you. You are created for big things. Help me write in the comment section. I am created for big things. Then you must stop settling. You must stop settling for survival. That day to day, day to day. Stop settling for survival. Stop settling for survival. We must move. Another thing is internalized limits. We are in prisons. So many people are in prisons. And these prisons are not the physical walls. We are in prisons of ourselves. We have placed limits. Oh, I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that. You have placed limits. Why have you placed limit? Why can't you do it? Can you try to learn how to do it? Can you even explore it? Can you see what does it take to do it? You say, no, I can't do it. No, that's how I am. And I don't like it. That's how I am. I don't like it. That's how I am. That's how I've always been. No, that can't. We have placed limits on ourselves. This is the cost of fear. What is happening is fear that is keeping us in that place. And another cost of fear is that we live boring, safe, and unfulfilling life. I remember having this conversation over and over with my husband. I say, is this all there is? That is what many of us, and what is keeping us in that place is fear. What is keeping us in that place is fear. We have kept ourselves, we are afraid. We are afraid. We have kept ourselves, we have allowed fear to keep us in that place where we are living boring and safe and unfulfilling, or we're not finding any form of fulfillment at all. I remember asking myself, but asking my husband, I said, is this all that there is to life? Is this all that there is to life? There's nothing else. You just wake up, you go to work, you come back, you do some things, you go to bed, then you wake up, then you go to work, then you come back. We live boring and safe and yet very unfulfilling life because we want to stay in that comfort, in the cocoon of our comfort. What is keeping you there? Fear. Tonight we are talking about how can we be more by becoming less afraid, because the realms where you are more, they are waiting for you. Only if you can be less afraid, then you can move into realms, into territories that will amaze you, will completely blow your mind. So many of us are tiptoeing through life and just hoping that we'll just make it safely. Well, guess what we're making it safely to? We're trying to make it safely to death. Think about it. You are tiptoeing through life, and what is the only thing is that one day you will just die. I know one day we will all die. One day we will all go. One day everybody has the day that they will die and go. But can you please live life and live life with wonder, with curiosity, and explore what are the possibilities that are available for you? What are the things that you can do? Can you begin to dream? Open your mind and open yourself to live, to find fulfillment while you are yet living, and find satisfaction in this life. But beyond that, can you live so that when you have died, you will leave a lasting legacy behind? It's possible. Let me write in the comment section, it is possible. Stop tiptoeing through life. This life is not meant for it. It's meant for you to explore and to become the best version of you that could ever exist. Could you honestly say to me now that you are living your best possible life? Let me see your comment in the comment section. Could you tell me that you are living the life of your dreams? Could you even tell me that you are on your way to living the life that you are, by the things that you are doing now, you are heading towards living the life of your dreams? Many people cannot say that. And it is because we are tiptoeing through life. But tonight, we are all about becoming more. And how are we going to do that? By becoming less afraid. So what are the traits that you want to begin to to embody? What are the traits that you want to begin to have? The trait of a childlike spirit: curiosity. You need to be curious. Let me write number one: curiosity. You need to be curious. Ask questions. Many times I come across young people, even in the past week, and I said, did you ask why? You say, oh, I went and they said, I said, did you ask why? You must normalize asking questions, because when you ask question, immediately you ask a question, it begs an answer. And guess what? You will find the answer. Even when there is nobody there to give you the answer, that asking a question, it begins to make your brain to move, to begin to find an answer. So ask questions. Let me write the comment section. Ask questions. Normalize asking. It doesn't mean that you are rude. It doesn't mean that you are dismissive. It means that you genuinely want to know. And be genuine that you want to know. Listen, big things, your mind will come up with answers that you you begin to wonder, where is this coming from? Because you are asking questions. This is a trait of a childlike spirit, and this is one of the things that you must begin to embody. Imagine a child. Hey, I have a 7-year-old man. Sometimes it's like 100 questions in 1 minute, because the questions, but oh, mommy, the questions don't stop. But as we grow older, the questions stop. Why? Maybe somebody said you talk too much, you ask too many questions. You must begin again to find that place where you are asking questions. Of course, now you are not a child, so you're not going to be asking me you are not going to ask me questions like saying, but I ask me 100 questions in 1 minute. You're going to be asking meaningful questions that will cause even the person that you're talking with to think, will cause you to think as well, because in thinking, in providing answers, something big is going to happen there. So we can be more by becoming less afraid. And one of the traits that of somebody who is becoming less afraid is that curiosity and the ability to ask questions. Another thing you must be able to do is resilience. That ability to fall down and get up again. How many times have you seen a child maybe learning to walk, they fall, even the one that has walked, they fall down? What do they do? Sometimes they even cry, but what happens? They get up and they go again. So why is it that we lost that ability to, not to get something right, but at the same time, you get up and you go again? Many times you try something, you dare to try something, it doesn't work, and then, oh, it didn't work, and then you just go back to your corner. It's not anymore. We must develop the trait of resilience, the ability to fall down, because you are going to fall down. Life is not perfect, it's not linear. There are going to be issues, there are going to be things along the way. You're going to trip up sometimes, but the ability to fall down but get back up again is very, very important. And then your imagination, this is a trait, this is one thing that you must bring back: your imagination. In the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which is the 12-week mentoring and coaching program of the Advanced Lounge, we take participants through 12 weeks of structured growth and transformation. We provide the tools, the resources, the support. We provide everything that they need to be going through a process where they can see themselves evolving and transforming in their mind, in understanding who they are, in being able to take the actions that they require to support the things that they want. So all that. And one of the first things that we do in the BIMO accountability bootcamp is to expand your imagination. First of all, you must start from there. Many of us have lost the ability to even imagine, to be able to open our mind to just dream, to be able to open our minds to just allow our minds to paint a picture for you. You must sustain that ability. You must develop that trait of being able to imagine. Just dream beyond the facts. I know the fact is that you are in one place, but can you allow yourself to dream? The fact that is that you are in one village or in one corner, or you are doing one thing that you don't really like, but can you allow yourself to just sit down and dream and imagine? Open your mind, travel in your mind, create pictures in your mind, create beauty in your mind. Can you just, and you don't need to pay anybody to do that. Sit down and do that. You don't need to buy. You just need yourself. That's why I said that everything that you need is within you. In the boot camp, we recognize it. We are not telling you story. We're not telling you that 1,000 ways to succeed. And no, we tell you that the canvas, you are the person, you are the raw material, you are everything that you need. What we do in the boot camp is to create that structure, but to also give the participants the tools and the support, and be able to hold their hands and take them through a process. Because let me tell you, structure is king. We're able to take you through a process where you see yourself. We are building concept upon concept, precept upon precept, and the person just finds themselves going through this process where they are changing in their very before they are changing. And in the boot camp, one of the first things that we do, the imagination part, is very key to be able to expand your mind. First of all, to be able to understand that there are other possibilities that exist beyond the facts that you are living right now. So allow yourself to imagine. Another trait that we must fan its flames is to trust. Believe that more is possible. Many of us don't trust. Many of us don't believe, but you need to. Because first of all, you must believe that it is possible for you to work in the possibility. You must first believe that it is possible for you to begin to walk in that reality. You must first believe that it is possible for you to walk in that reality. If you've not believed it, you cannot walk in that reality. You must believe it. You must see it before you are able to walk in that reality. Remember what we are talking about in this class. How can we be more? By being less afraid. And we say that two key things. First of all, that childlike spirit. But next is that you need to combine that maturity. So I've looked at the traits of a childlike spirit. We've spoken about curiosity, about resilience, about imagination, about trust. And now we're going to look at the traits of that mature person. One of the traits is responsibility. Many people, it doesn't matter how old they tell they are, many people cannot accept nor take responsibility for themselves or for their actions. That person is childish. One trait of being mature is taking responsibility. Please let me write in the comment section, I am responsible for my outcomes. That is the number one trait of a mature person. I am responsible for my outcomes. Your outcomes are under your control. I am responsible for my outcome, for your own outcomes. So I, Tracy, am responsible for my own outcomes. You are responsible for your outcomes as well. So that sense where you are thinking something did not work, my life is not working the way I want it to work. Oh, my job or my career is not going the way. It's my boss. My boss is a very wicked person. My life is not going. Oh, my parents did not try at all. They didn't try at all. Or this might be whatever is not working. The president of Nigeria is not trying at all. You must sustain the ability that to understand and to know that you are responsible for your outcomes. As it pertains your life, you are responsible for your outcomes. You must own it. You must accept it. This is the number one trait of a mature person. The next thing that a mature person knows how to reflect, to learn, and to evolve. In the boot camp, in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, one of the another key thing that we do is that you will learn to learn from yourself. I always tell the boot campers at the beginning of every cohort that the experience is in the boot camp. You will learn from yourself, you will learn from the instructors, you will learn from the other participants, you will learn from the process. You are learning from everything, and it's very important that you're able to learn from yourself, that you are able to learn, but you are able to evolve, and you do that by reflection. Another trait is discipline. The discipline to act even when it's hard. Many people, once it's hard, oh, it's hard, I can't do that. No, 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 no. A mature person is able to be disciplined enough to take action even when they don't feel like it. As a matter of fact, discipline is doing what you know you should do when you know you should do it, whether you feel like doing it or not. You go ahead and you do it anyway. And then vision, being able to commit to something long term. Many of us are saying, no, I live day to day. I'm a day to day kind of girl. You day to day kind of girl. No, you must have a big picture. You must have a long term. You must have something long term that you are looking at, that you are working towards. So responsibility, reflection, discipline, vision. And in the boot camp, we try to inculcate all these things into the boot campers. They learn responsibility because I tell them, it doesn't matter what is going up, you must show up. You must show up, because when you don't show up, you are letting yourself down, you are letting the other participants down, because you work in teams, you are letting the system down. And you don't have any in the bootcamp. We don't accept excuses. So if you are ready for the life of no excuses, if you are ready to hold yourself responsible, put yourself in a system that allows you to grow, to transform, to succeed, and to thrive, then you want to register for the bootcamp. The next cohort is coming up on August the 25th. That is the 2025 cohort 3. It's coming up on August the 25th, 2025. So you want to register to be a part of that 12 weeks of focused growth, 12 weeks of transformation. First 12 weeks where you are gaining clarity, where you are equipping yourself. For 12 weeks, we have 12 master classes. The boot camp is full of value. And the best thing I always say about the boot camp is that it was built for an individual, and yet it was built for a community. It's amazing, the system. It's amazing. We have built a thing. The boot camp, it was built for an individual. Like you would be taking the instructions as though they were given to just you, and yet the instructions are for a community, for a group of people. And you are traveling with people. You're not looking for people that will come and, oh, come on, let's go on this journey. No, there are people there, and you are holding hands, you are moving. The boot camp is an amazing community for personal growth. So if you are ready to commit to your personal growth, then you want to register for the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The details are scrolling on the screen. Register. You can pay in installments from now till the induction day, which is August the 25th, and then make sure that everything is sorted, and then we kick off with an induction on August the 25th, 2025. The investment fee is 50,000 for a person, but you can pay in installment. You have about 8 weeks or so till that time, so you can pay weekly, but you know that you are investing in yourself. Many people think an investment in themselves is a waste of time, and I laugh. Everything in your life revolves around you. So when you think that when you want to succeed in any aspect of your life, the investment must be in you, because it is when you are successful as a person that you can succeed in any aspect of your life. If you are not succeeding as a person, you cannot even dream of succeeding in any aspect of your life, whether it's professional, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whatever, you cannot succeed unless you are improving as a person. So invest in yourself. In an investment in yourself is invariably an investment in all those aspects of your life. When you are growing and you are transforming and you are becoming a superior version of yourself, it tells, it shows in the outcomes, the results that you post in all those aspects of your life. So get in. I look forward to welcome you into the boot camp. Yes. So how can you become less afraid? How can you become less afraid? You be aware that this is a thing. Many of us don't know that this is a thing. We're just it's like life. That's just a usual thing. But be aware that this is a thing. That fear is keeping us in one corner, in one spot, and then you want to normalize mistakes, not in the sense that it is how you will learn. Many people are so afraid, so deathly afraid to even take a step because they are afraid of the outcome. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if they laugh at me? What if, but what if you don't fail? What if it works? If they laugh, and so what? So normalize taking action. This is how you will learn. And how do you take action? Take tiny but brave steps. And that's why I like the boot camp. In the boot camp, we start very gently and then we build momentum. I think in the boot camp, this 2025 cohort 2, we're in the 7th week. We're entering the meat of the matter now. We're entering the meat. We started very slow, and then we're just building up, because it is this thing we're doing. It's a lifetime journey. You're not doing, and it's not a race. It's like a marathon. So you know how people run a marathon? They don't start off and start with their whole strength. No, enter and you build up. So take tiny but brave steps, because you want to understand that it is a process. It is a process that produces progress, and with that progress you are able to build confidence over time. And it's very key to always surround yourself with brave people. That's why I tell the guys in the boot camp, in the Beam Accountability boot camp, that you are not looking for people, co-travelers anywhere. You are not looking for who will support you. Right there in the boot camp, the system is created to support. The system is created to give you structure, but the system is also created to stretch you to be able to move out. You have been settled. You have been at ease for too long, and so the boot camp is created to stretch, but to support you and to give you the structure for that you will have the results that you desire. So how do we move from being stuck? We have been afraid, but now we are building the muscle, we are building the traits and the characteristics that will make us less afraid. But now that we have built all the traits, now that we have learned about being curious and being resilient and being and allowing ourselves to imagine and trusting and believing, and we join that with taking responsibility, reflection, discipline and vision, we are building the muscle to become less afraid. But how do we move from where we have been stuck into taking the steps or moving forward? Be willing to that you will look silly. Many people will ask you, what are you doing? Why are you behaving strangely? There is something that you are pursuing. Don't mind all that. Be willing to try again. It doesn't matter that you started before, it didn't work. Oh, I tried doing this thing before. Oh, it didn't work. Or I got stuck, I failed. Be willing to try again, and be willing to grow publicly. People around you will notice. I tell the guys in the boot camp that people around you will know. I think it was one of the boot campers, you know, um, um, I think some cohort ago, she was talking about how she got into a space, and she that would normally be very timid, she would just go and find a place. She found out that even without understanding, without even knowing that something like that was growing inside of her, she had become more bold and more confident. That is, you are growing, you are growing publicly. People will see it. So understand that it will show, and be okay with it. You must be okay with it. So another very key important aspect of being able to break away from that path where we have been stuck, where we have been in one corner, is to be able to audit your growth environment. Audit your growth environment. Your environment is key. Let me write in the comment section. Environment is key. How do we become more? By becoming less afraid. You don't need an environment that is dragging you, is creating more fear inside of you. You don't need an environment that is stifling you. You don't need an environment that people are telling you, no, don't worry. Don't worry. Be there. People are coddling you. People are giving you the easy way out. People are giving you, yes, an easy way out. You must be ready. You must be ready to audit your environment and get into a space and get into a system that stretches you. There are systems that are stifling. They'll stifle all the creativity. They will stifle all the curiosity. They will stifle all the imagination. They will beat it out of you. Make sure that you are auditing your system, auditing your environment, and you are not found in such an environment. Find yourself in an environment that stretches you. Find yourself in an environment that understands and is fanning a flame. I made a post yesterday. I said, are you waiting for a spark or you are building a fire? Many people are waiting for somebody to hand them something, somebody to help them, somebody to do this one, somebody that will give them a free pass, somebody that will do. No, build something inside of you. Find yourself in an environment that encourages you to move out of that place where you have been stuck and you have been small. Surround yourself with people that challenge you, people that will ask you to move. Surround yourself with people, with an environment that encourages you to grow, that understands the possibilities and understands the potential in you and helps you to move forward. Are you in a system that rewards your responsibility, that helps you to take responsibility for your outcomes, that holds you accountable? Many of us run away from accountability, and I always say, if you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say, and run away from anybody without accountability. The person is a danger to themselves and to you. Run away from anybody that has no system of accountability. You must find yourself in a system that stretches you, that challenges you, and that holds you accountable, that enables you to be responsible. Growth is not just about the person alone. Your growth also depends to a very large extent on the environment. Let me write in the comment section, I will check my environment. Your environment is not only the four walls of where you are, the people, the systems. What are they doing? What are they doing where you are? The people, the places, the systems where you are. You must find yourself in a place that stretches you, that challenges you to be more, and that encourages you to take responsibility by holding you accountable. You must find accountability. Accountability is very, very important. It is not an error that we named the bootcamp the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. It is very key that is there. So you know that everything that we are doing there is about accountability. We are holding ourselves. The system will hold you. The system will teach you to hold yourself, the system will hold you accountable, so that we can be able to take the right steps and have the right kinds of right kinds of outcomes that we desire. Are you still here? Let me write that I'm here, oh coach. I'm here. Oh, you need to audit your environment. Look, you can be more. You can be more. Like, I'm not even trying to guess it, I'm not trying to ask it. I'm telling you that you can actually be more, but there is work that needs to be done. And the first thing is to become less afraid. And to become less afraid, need to believe more. You need to understand. You need to understand the person that you are and the journey that you are, and allow yourself to explore and to be curious and to do new things. So we have said, both a childlike spirit and a mature mind. You need to have that childlike spirit, the childlike spirit that allows you to dream again, to risk again, to believe again. But you need to balance that with a mature mind that allows you to stay focused, to build your consistency, and to own your journey. Send me right in the comment section, I will own my journey. Too many times we are giving control of our lives and of our journeys to others. I will own my journey. The journey is yours. You must take charge. You must take charge, you must take control, you must own it. So you must dream again, you must risk again, you must believe again, but you at the same time you must stay focused, you must build consistency, and you must own your journey. I've said that asking of more questions, ask more questions, ask more questions, then you will get more answers, and you must keep learning. This is why I salute you for being here, especially those that are keep a date with us every week. You know that every week you come, you learn something. We're not just here for nothing. We're not here for comedy. We're not here for the laughs. We are here for serious business because you are important. In fact, I always say that you are the most important piece of your life journey. On your journey, you are the most important piece. Do you know that once there is something wrong with you, everything around you is affected? And once there's everything right with you, everything around you is affected. So you are the most important piece. So you must accord yourself, you must look at yourself as that person that is deserving of an investment in yourself. So you must keep learning. To keep learning, you must remain teachable, you must remain hungry. You must remain hungry and learn to, like a child, don't take everything too seriously. Learn to protect your peace, because you see, the people that have this kind of mindset or have this kind of childlike spirit will always see more options. There are possibilities all around us, but we have caged ourselves, we have kept ourselves into one angle, into one corner, because for fear, out of fear. But when you are able to become more childlike in your spirit, then you are able to open your mind, you are able to open yourself to that with that curiosity, with that wonder, with that wide-eyed wonder, with exploring, imagining. You are able to see more, because there is more. Let me write in the comment section, there is more, there is more. Where you are definitely is not it. It can't be it. There is more, and there is work for you to do. So take responsibility, own your journey. When you own your journey, you are empowering yourself. And when you take responsibility, you are giving yourself the freedom to be able to shape your path. And when you embrace accountability, you are able to enter into that awareness and alignment, and that is what real maturity looks like. And so again, I'm inviting you, all of these things that I'm saying, you need to have the structure that enables you, that helps you to be able to gain all these things in a structured manner. And so I want to invite you to join us in the 2025 cohort 3 of the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which kicks off on August the 25th 2025. August the 25th 2025. What you will get in the bootcamp, you will get structure, you will get support, and of course you will get that stretch. The stretch is there, is intentional, because many of us have been too comfortable for too long. You have been too comfortable for too long, being doing the minimum basic, and you are tiptoeing. Please let me write in the comment section, I will stop tiptoeing around life. You are tiptoeing around life, and all you are doing is that you are just tiptoeing towards the day that you live here. How about living your life to the fullness? How about living your life as the best possible version of yourself? How about living your life finding fulfillment and satisfaction and joy every day of your life? How about when you are gone, you are leaving a legacy that long after you are gone, people are still calling your name, and people are still enjoying the dividends of the things that you left behind? So the difference between the old you and your next level is the system that you plug into. That system that enables you to be more. That system that is able to put all of this into real perspective and able to give you the structure to navigate. I know sometimes it feels like when we hear these things, it's like it's so much, it's too much. But when you are able to get into that system, then everything you are able to take it step by step, and you are able to have support. That support that enables you to, oh, how do I navigate this? What do I do? You are able to have your hands held, and you are able to have the result and the outcomes that you desire. So I invite you, and I really hope to see you to register for the 2025 cohort 3 of the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The wait list is open, registration is open, and you can pay outrightly or you can pay in installments. The number to reach, it's scrolling on the screen. Reach out to us and we'll have something structured for you. And of course, don't come alone. You can invite someone to join. I think it was the last cohort. Somebody paid for the people in her office, 5 team members, to join the bootcamp. And another cohort, I remember, one somebody that had been in the boot camp paid for 3 of our siblings to be in the boot camp. So you know that you are as strong as the people around you. So you need to not only get yourself into the boot camp, but also invite somebody to join you. Please tell yourself it's time to be more. Let me write in the comment section, it is time for you to be more. There is no better time than right now. There is no better time than right now. So I want you to understand that, oh yes, we may be adults, we may be 30, 40, 50, whatever the age is, but you don't have to lose your childlike wonder, your imagination, your curiosity, the spirit of the sense of possibilities that exist, and how you can explore the world, how you can get more out of the world, and you don't have to do it alone. So get into the boot camp. Stay open, stay responsible, stay curious in knowing all that exists around you. So it is time for us to be more by being less afraid. And the only way for you to be less afraid is to bring back that childlike wonder into you. Thank you so much for being in this session of the Advanced Lounge Weekly Live Webinar. It has been an amazing time. 1 hour usually goes by like so fast. I trust you've had a wonderful time learning, as I've had a wonderful time sharing with you. It has been my privilege and honor to host you to this week's weekly live webinar, brought to you by the Advanced Land. We've been talking about how to be more by becoming less afraid. We need to be more. You all agree, you want to be more, you can be more, you can do better, you can be better. But one thing that holds us back is that fear. How can we be more by becoming less afraid? And we've said we have to be able to integrate that childlike spirit with our maturity growing up, so that we are able to fuse that and come up with and create wonder. So I know that there's been so much that has come at you in this session. You can as well always watch again and then get to relive each moment by moment and be able to even reinforce the things that you have learned. Of course, these sessions are free and open to us, so you are free to share the link with everybody that you know. Everybody should know this truth. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that we get to do this together every Thursday at 8 p.m. We are live and we are doing this. So thank you very much for being here and for doing this with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next edition of the Advanced Land Weekly Live Webinar. I look forward to you joining us on all our online communities as well. We have communities on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter. Please join our online communities. And if you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so as well, so that you can get notified when we have any new content. And I look forward to seeing you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. We have a couple of weeks to go, but please get in early, grab your seat early and stay, and then we can move on August the 25th, 2025. Remember that you can pay installments or you can pay outrightly. We are open to anyone. All we want to do, we believe in the potential that you carry. We believe that you can be more and you can do so much more, and we are here to help you navigate that journey. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, and see you next week. Don't forget, I'm rooting for you always, and you can be more. Have a good night, everyone.